Alright guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a creative world because there's a story that I've been working on. I kind of write in my spare time, fiction, poetry, blog, that kind of stuff. But there's a story that I'm working on right now that I had an idea for this building, and I wanted to build it in Minecraft because it's kind of like a modeling kind of situation. I think it'll help me envision more of the setting and the characters and how they interact with it. So let's call this world, because maybe we'll build a few things in here from the story. We'll call it the name of the story, Who Protects the Protectors. And we're going to do creative, just so we can build it quickly. And the rest of this stuff, cheats on, good. That needs to be off. Alright, let's call it done. And we'll go with just a regular world instead of a flat world, just so we can kind of maybe find a suitable situation and kind of work with the terrain. Alright. Jungle, good. Actually, alright, I'm going to let the world load a bit. So this story that I have been working on is fan fiction. I'm going to be straight and honest, a little bit nerdy, but it is fan fiction for the Last Airbender, the cartoon series. If you've seen the movie, I feel bad for you. That movie was awful and a horrible representation of the awesomeness that was the cartoon series that was on Nickelodeon and probably still is syndicated. And they have that new one, Legend of Korra, which I saw the first season of. Also very, very good. I think this is going to be perfect. I think right here. We'll let the world load a little bit. So this story, ignore my phone there. This story is kind of an exploration of the origins of the Avatar, kind of like the story of the first Avatar, or at least it's mostly about his parents and how they hooked up, got together, and the battles that they fought, and kind of how bending came to be. This is all, of course, made up in my head and used the series and a lot of the wikis as source material, but I tried to really create as much of my own story as I possibly could. If you'd like to read it, I'm going to leave a link in the in the description of the video, and you can go and check it out. I'm just releasing this week the last 3 chapters of the first draft, so it's a little rough around the edges, so please forgive typos and other oddities, but I feel like it's got a good heart to it, and I'm definitely gonna keep working at it. And I'm already about 5 chapters into a quick edit before I do a real serious rewrite. Oh, there's some pretty cool stuff down here. So yeah, and then it also kind of brings in some interesting mysticism ideas of the idea of the way of the third path, of how, for a lot of decisions in life, it really seems like we have choice A or choice B. You have true or false. You have left or right. Way of the third path is kind of like hey, let's consider this in a different light and find a new way to possibly solve this problem that isn't left and it isn't right. Maybe we go straight, maybe we dig a hole in the ground, maybe we fly up in the air. That's kind of the philosophy behind it. And I just heard my wife's car horn honk, so she's on her way in. I'm sure I told her I was recording, but anyway. So I'm gonna let the world load a little bit here, but I think setting up the building right, maybe I think right here actually is really good. So I'm gonna get the foundation started. I'm kind of going off of a sketch I did while I was too tired of editing. So let me get a foundation going, and we'll be right back with you guys. Alright, there we go. Just kind of leveled out the ground around here. So let's start. One of the kind of like the top edge has like this arch. Let's this looks good. So I'm just gonna outline the basic shape in just stone brick real quick. So I think that. Let's do 3 actually. Nope. 3, 2, 2. Okay, how's that looking? Not bad. I think I want it a little bit taller, but I think so. There's door. It's like an arch at the back of the room, and there's some doors in it. So I think let's calculate it based on the doors here. So I know I got 2 in the center, and then we've got a 1-2 door on the side here, and a 1-2 door. Oops. Nope. There. Let's move this guy over. So we got a door there, 1 in between, door here, and then 1, and I think we'll do 1 there, and then this here, door here. I think I want it that way though. Let's move this to here. Here, that makes it super diagonal, huh? Oh, Minecraft! How great and awful you are at the same time. Come on. Nope. There we go. You can tell I don't do a whole lot in creative. Of course, this is going to be quite the creative project. I think we'll just stick with diagonal there. And yeah, that'll work. And then, nope. Let's do the wall here. Yeah, I think that's good. That wall there. Alright, so now let's copy that to the other side. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And 1, 2. Is that how we did it? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so that needs to go here instead of here. Oops. Oh, and then the wall needs to come out to here. Alright. How's that looking? Alright. That's an awesome start. Okay, so now it just kind of goes along. There's some doors in this wall, but I think we'll add those in later. And here. Let's see, how's that look for length? Look at my drawing. I think it could go a little bit longer. Let's see. How's that? That's better. I think about 2 more. Make it 3. Alright, and then it comes out in the same arc over here. So let's see, we did 1, 2, 3 diagonal, and then 2. Boom, 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 2, 3, 2. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Got here, here, 2, 3, 1, 2. this here. Alright. And then 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Where'd that? Did that go anywhere? No? Okay. 1, 2. And 2, 3 diagonal, right? 1, 2, 3. Put that in there. Alright. Is that even? That looks good. Alright. Let's see, except for on this side, there's a giant door here, so we'll just take these out and make it straight across here. Or do we want to take it out one more? Nah, I think that's good. Yeah, let's take it out one more. Yeah, I like that. Alright. And let me finish this line here. Boom. Come on. Let's move it along. And do we match up? Did we? Yeah, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that reminds me of this song. Have you guys, gosh, I totally don't remember who it is anymore. It's just total British pop song right now. I don't even want to sing it, but it's got like boom, boom, boom in it. Just Google boom, 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 YouTube boom, 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 and yeah, just laugh and be glad that if you weren't born in the 80s, that you weren't. Just be glad. Oh yeah, look at that. Wonderful. Alright, so then off of the top here, we've got a little bit of a space. Let's go. Here, fixing this out. Oh, it wasn't boom, boom, boom. It's bomb, bomb, bomb. There you go. I'll find it. I'll find the video and put a link in the description. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Is that good? 4. I think 4 wide is good. All right. So now we just kind of emulate the half circle. Which I have no. I'll just play it by ear. Let's see. So we got what? 5, 6. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I feel like diagonals there. Here, no. I think here actually. Oh, that's a straight up diagonal. It does need to pull in a bit more. Okay, so I think here. How's that look? It looks awkward, doesn't it? It's like flat and then round. Too long. What's our distance here? Is this? What did I do over there? 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it would be 5 here. I did it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I think I did 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll bring it in. Reset the time. There we go. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Make it more circular. further that way. But then it's 5 still, yeah? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 there. Can we keep it this? How's that looking? Let's see. Flying high in the sky. Whoop. Should probably turn those off. I think, yeah, I think that'll work. Is that gonna work? 2 in there. Boom, boom. Looking at my picture here. Yep, that'll work. Alright, so now I just copy this on the other side. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1. Nope. 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom, and then boom. I think that's right. Yeah, that's even. Okay. Cool. So we did that, and then this one is just kind of a half circle around the top. So it breaks out. Let's see. Peel this away a bit. Make it all spiffy. And let's see, compared to the drawing. Yeah, not very far at all, so I think here. And then it'll come in to the center here. And I think we'll do a 2-wide door. Excuse me, burps. Yeah, that's great. And then the other one will be in the mountain. And then on this side, there is another room, just a small room. This way. Let's see, let's make it 4 crosses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the space here. There we go. Alright, so the place that I'm building, I guess I'll talk about something other than exactly what I'm doing, since you guys can already see that. This building is called the Great Hall, and it's where... let me give a little bit of the backstory. So, if you know anything, if you know nothing, here we'll start with a know nothing. So, if you know nothing about The Last Airbender, it's basically people who have control of the elements, who can bend the elements to their will, you know, such as making fire out of nothing and flinging it at people, and water and earth and air are the 4 elements. And so, in the story, there's kind of like an oppressive ruling class. It's kind of had complete control over the whole world, world domination. I think that's good. Yep, and then we'll round off the top here. And so there's kind of breaks down into 2 classes where you've got 2, 1 perfection. You've got 2 classes. One is single benders, so people who were not born with the ability to bend, but learned how over their lifetime, and they can only bend 1 element. Man, that's awesome looking. They can only bend 1 element, and then there's this other group of people who are born with the ability to bend a certain element, but then they can also learn another one. So, kind of deviates from the story in the cartoon series, because in the cartoon only the Avatar can bend more than 1 element, and he can bend all 4. So that's kind of your basic background, people with the ability to bend elements to their will. I'm gonna talk about the story for a second, then I'll check the time. So in my story, I talk about how the single benders have kind of come into ruling power, and they're tyrannical and awful people, and They just abuse the world. And then there's the multi-benders. There's 4 of them that are like the top benders in the world, and they're called the Cross. And so the Cross meets here for the first time to kind of plot and plan how they're going to overthrow the current ruling government that's really, really oppressive. And that's kind of the overall feel of the story is their journey of overthrowing evil. It's pretty pretty much a staple of all stories, good versus evil. But yeah, so let me check the time on this episode because we've gotten a lot done. And I feel like I've been talking for a while. And I'll be right back. Alright, so we're just about out of time. So I'm just going to finish the outline of the structure, the Great Hall, the outline of the Great Hall. And so we got kind of this back room here that goes behind this. There's going to be a giant table in the middle here. We'll have some stuff at the entry here. That'll add all that in later. Then we've got a tower that comes off of... man, why did I pause? There's a tower. There we go. There's a tower that comes out right here. Let's play this one by ear. So we've got... How big do we want to make it? Let's build this up a little, get a feel for it. If we're here at the entrance, we're going to have a tower here. It should start here. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Standard circle. 1, 2. Seems pretty big, actually. Nope. There. Alright, let's check the size. I think that's actually just right. Alright. Success. Alright, so we got, let's see, pretend we get a different block here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Cut into this hillside a bit. 2, 3, 1, 2. Lots of counting. 1, 2. You can tell I went to kindergarten. Oh, I messed up there. Here. Nope. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Dig some of this out. Alright. So we've got that. And over here, right about here, we'll just build it up on top. There's kind of this stable livery, if you will, not delivery, but livery with an L. Comes out here, and then there's kind of like a garden here, so you can put your horses in here. It's going to be covered, maybe. Fencing here. We got. Let's use these. Mossy. Mossy is beautiful. Build it out here. Wonder how many times I've said the word here in this episode. There. So that's that. What else have we got here? So then coming off of this side, we've got some, like a side hall with rounded corners. Let's just put it here. It calls out to me. It says, build me here. Here. And then the wall goes this way. Into the mountain. I think that's what I want actually anyway. Oh, did I miss something up? No, that's where it was. So here. And then it just meets up with the wall at a slight curve. There. Is that right? That's looking good. Alright, there we have it. Clouds? No, clear. That is the outline of the foundation. So I think next episode we'll build up the walls a bit, and I can talk a little bit more about the setting, and that was not cool. Yeah, we'll build up the tower, and this whole structure is supposed to be somewhat ancient, so it'll be dilapidated and kind of fallen apart and torn down, and get a lot of the stairs and cracked stone and mossy stone and seeds. No. So we'll get that in the next episode, and we'll see you then. Talk to you later.